Hello, this is Donna Williams and I am on home leave from the hospital. You can see I have patient stuff on my arms, and I went for my operation on Thursday, and because of my family's very extensive cancer history and my immune deficiency issues, I had written to the specialist about the option of mastectomy instead of just having the lump out, the tumour, and I was given that option just before surgery, and I said yes. If I can have a mastectomy, would I then avoid having to do the weeks of intensive radiation and the possibility of doing chemo after that? Because I was concerned that my energy would be so knocked on the floor with things like radiation, if not also things like chemo, that with my immune deficiency issues I would maybe not end up dying from cancer, but from a small infection that I couldn't fight. And she felt that those ideas made enough sense to her to offer me to do a mastectomy, and apparently, all being well, I now won't have to do radiation or chemo. So I'm really excited. I guess for many people the idea that you've lost your breast is not exciting, but for me the idea that we got there before it was in the lymph and that we could remove the tumour, and that there was no risk that any single small cells would kind of float off and get anywhere because all the breast tissue was gone. So there was nothing to have to worry about radiating or doing chemo on. It sounded like a really good option to me, and so that's what I've gone for. And I am now a person who has I guess I'm flatsy patsy here, and I'm one booby ruby over here, and I was always a small breasted person, so it's really not that obvious or big a deal, and I don't feel really like something's missing because I wasn't over-identified with breasts. I'm identified with me, the person that I am, and I feel that there's enough of a person here that I didn't really identify a lot of me with my breasts. So the good thing is I get to be that person for longer and with less worries about complications for immunity, and also some of the medication has some complications for people with a very strong history of family bowel cancer, and that was going to be my situation. So I feel I've made a really good choice to give my body a really good chance. So I just want to tell people that here I am, and I'm not at a hospital. I'm actually on day leave, so they let me come home, and I have a bag here which has got tubey things in it that actually go into my body and drain things from the wound, and I'm okay. I feel happy. I feel really happy to be home for the day, and tomorrow I get my drain tubes out, and I then go for a scan to check that no cancer is in my brain or my bones or anywhere else in my body. And they removed a lymph node just to do the very last test to be sure that the cancer didn't spread into the lymph nodes, and the doctor thinks that it hasn't, and hopefully I'll get a really good result about that. And that's just such a secure feeling to know that I made that choice and I didn't fight for the sake of a breast. I fought for the sake of my immunity and for the sake of reducing impact on other parts of my body that may not have coped. So that was my choices. So good, I feel good about it, and looking forward to just recovering and getting back into something a little closer to everyday life. That's it. Bye.